everybody, Chris Wood here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I am just doing this quickly to show that there has been more changes for my identity theft that I've been going through. And it's best that I do the live updates instead of just doing videos. I am the victim of identity theft. I'm the victim of injuring, torturing, medical blacklisting, compliments of Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, and Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors involved with inmates. They are human traffickers, human sex trade slavery traffickers, identity thieves. They're putting prisoner tracking into victims. They're using what is called remote neuromonitoring on victims, and it is police and military tech that I have proven and can very much prove. It is a microchip nanotech implant, and what it does, it destroys a person's central nervous system on them. And with a destroyed nervous system, destroyed central nervous system, it enables somebody to be basically opened up for a lot of damages to them. And I've been having this used on me for 3 years. I'm the victim of revenge retaliation against me, identity theft, for speaking of police crimes. Wow. After 3 years, this is finally done. William Bill Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North in Napanee, Ontario. You got your identity theft. Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jay VANALSTINE, and other drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders with and for Lennox and Addington County Provincial Police, Spencer Mills, ex-chief, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, staff sergeants, a woman named Shelley Hafner, and a woman named Stacy, Dr. Tatiana V, Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Sue, Dr. Fardell, Dr. Waldron. These are all doctors that are co-committing at Lennox and Addington County General Hospital and crime cover-up doctors with and for O.P.P. There is also 3 triage nurses, Terry, David, and Tanya, and there is a paladin security guard who is involved. Inmate Hells Angels boss, Ontario chapter leader, 149 Center Street North, my identity thief, William Bill Wooldridge, an untouchable. Blair Hardy, who is allegedly in jail, but if he's there falsely. They do fake charge their victims to get false arrest. I can prove it. It was done to me to deflect crimes on me for wanting to arrest on police, doctors, and their boss. So I just wanted to do this quick update to say congratulations to everybody involved. You're guilty of murdering my mother. You're guilty of doing this to me. And you're guilty of ending a bloodline. This is what happens when you speak of police crimes in Napanee, Ontario. This is how they get revenge. They use inmates, they lie, they buy time, and they're also associated to Russell Williams, a serial killer here as well. So O.P.P cops are associated with him, and so is William Wooldridge. And when he was murdering, they were buying time for him to watching him do it. Let that be known. They're human sex trade slavery traffickers. William Billy Wooldridge was stalking children at Tim Hortons when I got his picture for sex slavery for him and the chief, the ex-chief. And I was talking about it, and as a result, I was shot with something back in 2019. And then my problem started, my identity theft. lies against me about drugs, lies against me about long criminal record history and psychological record and history. None of it is true in any way, shape, or form. I do not do drugs. I'm against them. I have not done them since 2012. I overdosed and I learned my lesson. That was my wake-up call. I spoke up of police crimes to try to save lives here in Napanee, and as a result, I became a victim. My brain's been split, my skull's been split, my face has been deformed into about 50 different shapes and sizes. And I have proven it and shown it, and it's all being done to me through the remote neuromonitoring. So, you are guilty of murder to the ones named. You became cops to get away with the crimes that you are committing, and I will not be proven wrong. You are organized criminals. You are guilty of human rights violations. You are guilty of racist. You're racist for sure. Families of murdered and missing. It is O.P.P. Human trafficking victims. It is O.P.P. Drug trafficking. Sex slavery. It is O.P.P. and their inmate co-offenders and other people here in Napanee that they are using so they can play Pontius Pilate. Meanwhile, they are the ones behind it. I know this might not be interesting to a lot of people, but this is about me saving my life, and these people are guilty of murdering my mother as well back in 2020. So they're getting away with that. They're getting away with this, and they're going to continue to get away with a lot of other crimes. Lennox and Addington Hospital, they're guilty of possibly covering up many crimes and homicides for O.P.P and their inmates. I'm getting excuse my language, I'm getting scabs on my face now. Like, what the heck is this? And that's from being broadcasted through by a bunch of meth-fed junkies and other crackheads and fentanyl heads and heroin junkies and everybody else that this is being passed around to, doing this to me. While nobody in this town is arrested, my life is pretty much done. I've been numbed down to be dumbed down so bad I have no stimulation in my head whatsoever. And it could all be medically proven if I could actually go to a hospital and get properly taken care of, but O.P.P and the doctors here and everybody else, they've assured this by medically blacklisting me and keeping me from help for 3 years. So you did it. I'm going to wrap this up. I just wanted to go live with this to say congratulations to the Ontario Provincial Police and to be safe, everybody. This is how they get revenge. This is how murdered and missing happen. This is how they traffic, frame, and kill. And this has nothing to do with hate towards police. This is about police getting away with very, very serious crimes with doctors and their inmates using their badges, positions, and credentials and how they're going about doing it. All they have to do is go to 149 Center Street North and arrest him, but they will not do that because he's Hell's Angels and he is also their boss, along with Bandito, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and Jay VANALSTINE. Ray, Sam, I don't know if they're Hell's Angels or Bandito associated, but they're definitely using this shit on me too. I do know the other ones are, well, allegedly. But if they're using that as a means to get away with stuff, then, you are using the wrong people to be associated with, especially using that as a means for whatever. So, Chris Wood, love all, Napanee, Ontario. Hit the like, share, subscribe. If no more videos or anything else from me, my family, I love you. I want you to know this, and I hope you do see these. To my little brother, to my nephew, you are my life. You're not my life, but you are loved. I want you to know that. And I am very, very proud of you, my little brother. And I am thankful that you are my family. I want you to know that. And I do love you. It's sad that I have to go through this for speaking up and trying to save lives by a bunch of psychotics. Most of them are at the corner of Center and Thomas Street here, right here in NAPANEE. It's a known crack shack. It's a woman that lives there and runs the place. That's where a lot of the homeless hang out. That's where they go to do their drugs and use the R&M on me as well. That's one of the spots. And it can be operated through Wi-Fi, cell phone, and computer, and I can prove it. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. This is finished. Congratulations, you murderers. This is what happens when you speak of police crimes. You get seriously deformed, you get brain injured, they buy time, they lie, cover up, they have their doctors at Justice of the Peace, they commit identity thefts, put prisoner tracking onto victims, use remote neural monitoring on victims to completely destroy persons' brains and central nervous systems through junkies and other delusional pieces of shit garbage, and then they frame them. Right, Spencer Mills 14716. I will not be proven wrong on any of this. You became a cop because you are a murderer. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Lennox and Annington, Ontario Provincial Police, Derry Avenue, Napanee, Ontario. You are guilty of very serious crimes. You're lucky. Human trafficking and murder is legal here. And I have proven it.